Hello, good evening. Good evening. We are live. If you can hear me, kindly let me know in the comment section. Please, you can copy the link and share to the group again, please. If you're here, let me know. Let me know you can hear me. Let me know I am audible. We are live. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please register your presence. Once you join, register your presence. Let me know you're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please kindly let everyone know on the group that we are live. Welcome, 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 welcome. So I welcome you officially. I welcome you officially to day one of the 40-day visibility challenge, Dominance Beyond Borders. Dominance Beyond Borders Visibility Challenge. I welcome you officially. I am your colleague in success, Ruth Sobechukwu, and this is me welcoming you. Congratulations joining the 7.0 batch, cohort 7.0. This is the seventh edition, and it's been an amazing journey. It's been an amazing journey. Welcome, Madam Christiana, you're here. Welcome. Yeah, good evening. So today we are on a fast lane. We're in a very fast lane, and we're looking at mindset shift, breaking free from limiting beliefs. You know, you can't really dominate in your industry. You can't dominate, you can't be visible if you are still hidden in your mind. Everything we do starts and ends in the mind. Okay, everything we do on earth, in business, in our industry, in any sphere of our life, starts and begin in our mind. Okay, so by the end of today's section, we'll be able to identify, you should be able to identify and confront any form of limiting belief that is holding you from showing up confidently and consistently online. I repeat, by the end of today's section, you should be able to identify and confront the limiting beliefs that is holding you back from showing up confidently and consistently online. And then you're going to be able to replace those beliefs with an empowering mindset that supports visibility, growth, and influence. I hope you can still hear me. I hope you can still hear me. I need to be sure you can hear me. Okay? I'm expecting someone to share the link on the group again. If you can still hear me, please let me know. It's very, very, very important. This is going to be more like an interactive section. This is going to be more like an interactive section. Welcome, Madam Irene. I hope I'm audible. Welcome, Dr. Irene. You're welcome, ma. You're welcome. Please, can someone copy the link and share on the group again, please? I need to be sure you can hear me. It's very important. So, like I said, I've outlined a few things you should be able to do by the end of this section. You should be able to identify and confront any form of limiting belief that is holding you back from showing up, from confidently talking about what you can do, right? And you should also be able to replace those beliefs with an empowering mindset that supports you for visibility, influence, and growth, right? So I welcome you once again. If you're just joining, I welcome you. And it's my sincerest belief that by the end of today's section, you should be equipped with the necessary mindset, with the necessary energy, with the necessary enthusiasm that you'll be needing for the next 40 days. It's going to be an exciting journey, okay? It's going to be an exciting journey, and I need you to oh, you said the sound is okay. We are hearing clearly. Okay, thank you. Okay. So you need that energy to keep up. It's one thing to join a program, it's another thing to follow till the end of the program. All right. So, and I am of the confidence that by the end of this section, every necessary energy you need, every necessary encouragement you need will be given. All right. So I want you to note this. The greatest barrier to visibility, right? The greatest barrier to visibility is not strategy or skill. It is your mindset. And that is why today we are focusing on breaking that chain that is holding you back. I want to be visible. I want to start putting out my business. I want to start putting out my product. I want people to start buying from me. It is not your strategy. It is not whether you know that thing you are doing very well or you are the best. It is your mindset that will make you to show up, and not just show up confidently and consistently. And when we are talking about consistently in this regard is not every day, every day, every day. No, consistently is you can show up on the Monday, and maybe you got caught up on Tuesday, you can show up on Wednesday. But let it be that when people come online, your presence is felt. All right. So another thing that I want you to notice, it is very important that you are present in this age and time. Is not a time for you to start negotiating. I'm not the online type. I'm not Facebook type. I'm not social media type. This era is a non-negotiable era. It is an era that you are either visible or you are invisible. And if you are invisible, you are lost. Nobody knows you. You are almost going into extinction. If nobody knows you, my darling, nothing, absolutely nothing can be done about it. No matter how good you are, no matter how your product is effective, if nobody knows how effective it is, you will just be running in circles. You see people who are doing the same thing that you're doing, getting it right, making millions from that same thing, and you are just boxed in a corner, waiting for miracle to happen. Now, what are limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs are these subconscious thoughts or assumptions we always believe to be true. And these things, they keep us tied at a place. Some of these thoughts are like, I'm not good enough. Hey, if I type this, if I post this thing now, are you sure this English, this grammar is well written? Are you sure I'm sounding very okay? Are you sure my intonation is not sounding emotic or Yoruba tone? People will say, I am sounding like somebody from the village. Nobody will listen to me. Who will even buy from me? This thing I'm doing, are you sure I'm doing it? Nah, let me leave it. I'm not ready. Next week I will start. I don't have time. I don't have time. I wish I have time. This my voice is sounding somehow. I don't have enough experience. I've not gathered so much knowledge. These are limiting beliefs. You keep thinking to yourself that maybe when I get my phone is the camera is not sharp. Maybe when I buy a phone, and the thing keeps lingering, keeps lingering, keeps lingering. Those are limiting beliefs. Now, I want to break some. I want to give you some examples, some real life examples. Limiting beliefs, and you can write it down. Limiting beliefs. You can put it in a tabular form. Limiting beliefs and real life truth. Limiting beliefs and real life truth. Good evening, Madam Juliet. You're welcome. Limiting belief can be, you are always telling yourself, I am not ready. I am not ready. This is not the time. But the truth is, nobody is ever fully ready. The only thing that makes you ready is action. Action creates room for readiness. Nobody is ready. Nobody gets it all prepared or all laid out. So, number 2 example, you may always be telling yourself, I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time. Why did you know? They say, I got busy. I was so busy. I didn't have time. That's a lie. The truth is, you make time for what you value. If you value visibility, if you value people to hear your voice, because the world is waiting to hear from you. If you value it, that you want people to know you before you go to the world beyond, you want to show your purpose, you want to live your purpose, you want to live the life God has created you for, you will place value on it. And you will make time for it. Let me tell you, visibility is priority. I said it before. In this era and dispensation, it is non-negotiable. And you may say, I am not good enough. Hey, this thing I'm doing, I'm not sure I'm good. I'm not sure I'm okay with it. I've not gathered enough knowledge. Let me tell you, the truth is, you are not created perfect. In fact, you were not meant to be perfect. You are only meant to be authentic. You're only meant to be true, to be real. Nobody is asking you. Let me tell you. Let me tickle your box. Let me tick your boxes. Did you know that on the online space, nobody is asking you what is your qualification? It is in the offline. They say, let me see your CV. What is? Are you a doctor? Are you an engineer? How many years experience do you have? Nobody cares about that on the online space. What they care is, do you have results? Have there been people you have helped? Were there results you produced? That's what people want to know. Do you have a solution to my problem? Hello? I love to dress Afrocentric. I want to look very stylish, but I want it in a traditional way. Very stylish and unique. Can you produce it for me? Can you give me this unique style? That's what people want to know. I have a problem with my spouse. How do I solve this? I come to you and I tell you, hey, madam, see, my husband did this, my wife did this, she said this to me, my child did it. And you are able to tell me what to do. And I apply it, I get results. My dear, you are the go-to person. That's what people want to know. Do you have a solution to a problem? Nobody wants to know if you are perfect or not. You are the one giving yourself that limiting belief. You are the one telling yourself, limiting yourself with those thoughts that you are not good enough. Now, I want to give you an example. Oprah Winfrey, she was told several times by several people that she was unfit. In fact, the television, she was not meant to show up on television. She can't even speak on television because she came from a background of poverty and abuse. But do you know one thing? She chose to be visible. She chose to show up. She chose to show up. She chose to speak. She chose to rise above the dictates of others. Now, I want to share from my own experience. I remember when I started in 2009, 2000. I started Facebooking from, let's say, 2010. Although phone was not rampant, I was Facebooking from Cyber Cafe. We go to Cyber Cafe to check our inbox, to check our Yahoo Mail, because then it was Yahoo Mail, you know. From there, in 2010, I got a phone. Someone gifted me a phone. 2011, I got a proper Facebook account. My company name as at 2013 when I was making bags was RSB, Ruth Benjamin Bags, but the acronym was RSB. You know, I was posting. Some people will be like, some people will comment and say, this your bag is looking bent. At that time, I will be like, this post, nobody will even like. I get sometimes 2 likes, 3 likes, but something changed. After a few months, I was still pushing, I was still posting. And that time, I had not started the brand fully. I just finished learning the skill. But anyhow I saw it, I'll just snap and post. I will have to get some of the pictures. You need to see how those pictures were. When I started, creating content as at 2015, 16, 17, my contents were not as polished as now, but I kept showing up. I've shared it with, I think, the previous cohort. When I started selling, even when I was selling, I packaged my knowledge on bag making to teach people how to make bags. When I was charging was 2,000 naira. Only 2 people paid the first time. I came back after that set. I came back. I talked about the bag making. 5 people paid. I came back. Another batch. 3 people paid. I did not give up. I kept pushing. Before the end of that year, I think this was before the lockdown, before COVID. This was in 2018, 2019. Before the end of 2018, I had trained over 200 people. Why? I kept on showing up. Now, I launched another program. This same visibility challenge I'm training you on. It wasn't visibility challenge, it was sales hackers. The name was sales hackers. The training was for 1,000 naira. The first time, only 2 people paid 2,000 naira. I have been talking about it. Those 2 people, I poured out my heart. I taught them everything I know, and they made sales. One of them was selling Ijebu Gari and Pomo. The training was to be for 7 days. The third day, she made over 300,000 naira. That testimony blew my mind. I posted it. And people were like, wow, this thing is actually working. When people started coming, I knew that I have cracked the code. That gave me the confidence because I now saw that I have a solution. I have been visible. People were seeing me and they began to know that I have solution to help them make sales online. I have gathered the experience. I did not go back to hide because I even up till now, if I post, I don't have all the likes. Sometimes it is 50 likes, sometimes it is 10 likes, sometimes it is 5 likes. Sometimes I'm even the only one that likes my post. Does that mean I will have to stop? No. The world, they are watching. People are watching. The people who will buy from you on the online space, they don't have that time to come and start saying, oh, well done. This is very good. Beautiful picture. No. The people who will keep commenting and liking your post are your fans. But the customers, the real customers, the real clients, they are in your inbox asking you for price. If you go through the history, you see that the people who are coming to buy, they have never reacted on your post, but they are watching. That's why I love the online space. People from the comfort of your home, just with the tap of your phone, send that message, send that content, send that idea. You are connecting to people all over the world. That is how beautiful the online space are. And that is why I am inviting you to come on this journey unashamedly, to come on this journey confidently, because, hey, my dear, you don't know who you are. You don't know the value you carry. You don't know the uniqueness of what you're doing. You are different. And I need you to know that nobody does it like you. You go all over the world. You are different. What you're doing is different. Okay? Now, we have talked about limiting beliefs. Let's go to growth mindset. What is growth mindset? I'm introducing you to growth mindset. Enough of I cannot, what if. Let's go to how do we move from, limiting beliefs to growth. How do we grow? When we talk about growth mindset, it's a belief that what you know, your abilities, your intelligence can be developed through effort, through learning, and through persistence. I am not giving up on this journey. See, it is not easy. Even myself that I'm talking to you, it is not every day I wake up fully energized. I need to push out the content. I need to push. I need to post. I need to engage. It's not every day. I must be truthful. Some days I wake up, I don't feel like it. But let me tell you, those days that I don't feel like it are the days I push myself to do it, and it is those days that I get results. I'll give you an example. Was it Tuesday or Monday or thereabout? This past week, I woke up, I wasn't feeling so well. I shared on the general group that my children have not been feeling well. It took a toll on me. Imagine 3 children, 3 toddlers feeling sick almost at the same time. I became drained. I wouldn't know what to do. At night, they can't sleep. I didn't have that energy to keep posting. But I just tried. That particular day, an idea dropped in my heart. I developed it. I created a content and I posted it in the groups that I always post. Did you know people reached out to me and said, "Man, this thing you posted resonated with me. Thank you for posting. Every morning I wake up, I look forward to seeing your post." Imagine if I did not post that day. And she said every day she goes to bed, she's always looking forward to seeing my post. And let me say that day, I just say, man, this thing we have been posting since all these days, nobody's even commenting, nobody's even liking, nobody's even sharing. Do I even think it's working? And I just give up, I stop. That light has been quenched. People who have been following you, we just say, what happened? They will move on. The world cannot pause to wait for you. That's one thing you should know. The world will not pause to wait for you. If they wait for you first day, second day, third day, the next person that will start that thing you're doing, they will follow that person, because the same time that idea was dropped in your heart was the same time the idea dropped in millions of other people. And that's why, sorry for the non-Christians, I need to give this example. That's why the Bible said, if you as a man he has created will not praise him, he will raise stones to praise him. Imagine that kind of scenario. So if you will not do what you're supposed to do for yourself, for your brand, for the world to know you, my darling, the next available person will be used. You may say, this thing when they do self now fake. It's not original. My own is more original. Who will know that your own is original when you keep hiding and the picture is not fine? I went to take pictures, but the picture is blurry. Post it. My videos before now I didn't have the perfect background, but I was just doing it. I was pushing. Did you know somebody saw me and said, Liz, man, I got the leading to sow in your life. Please kindly send me your account number. You can get some gadgets for you. I'll be like, what? Are you serious? People are watching. People are watching. So you can't afford to miss out on what the world is prepared to give you. Now, I said, when you have a growth mindset, yes, Esther, consistency is key. You're right. Now, there are two types of mindsets. We have the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. When you have a fixed mindset, you always say, I failed, I'm not good at this. Meaning, there's nothing else I can do. Let me just leave this. This thing is not my thing. Facebook is not my thing. I'm not a social media person. You know, there are people, I'm not an influencer. There's one woman that said, nah, I leave Facebook for people. I'm not the Facebook type. I'm a shy person. I'm introvert. Nobody was born a talkative. We all learned it. A child was not born walking. A child learned how to walk. He first learned how to sit, how to crawl, how to walk, how to run. Everything can be learned. If you know you're not good at this, you learn it. Now I'm talking like this. I was not like this. While in school, in secondary school, my friends, some of my friends who see, they'll be like, Ruth, what happened? You just changed overnight. How did it happen? I said, growth happened. Because while in secondary school, I wasn't the brightest. I wasn't the brightest student. In primary school, I never carried first. I was not good at mathematics. Even in the university, I was not good at mathematics. I stopped teaching because the first class I was given to teach was primary 3. I stopped teaching because I was struggling to teach math. I was good at art subject, but when it came to math, I always struggle with it. And if I'm to teach a particular topic, I will bring it to my younger brother. He's a guru in mathematics, in calculation. I'll meet him. He will give me examples. I will cram it. I will make sure I'm able to cram. I'm good at cramming. I will cram it and get to the class and pour it back. The examples he gave me are the examples I will teach the children with. I don't go beyond it. And I found out that I was struggling. I had to resign and went to the secondary school to teach English language and literature. Do you understand? So when I knew this was my weakness, I started building myself. I started building myself because there is a level I see myself. I can't afford to allow anything to limit me. So when you say you have a fixed mindset, it means you failed. You failed, and there's nothing else you can do about it. But when you have a growth mindset, you say, I failed, so I am learning. I can now always learn how to become better. Okay, can you still hear me? The network is bad. It's raining over here. So I'll just go ahead and summarize. So how do you move from fixed mindset to growth mindset? I hope you can hear me. Yeah. How do you grow from fixed mindset to growth mindset? You need to know that failure is feedback. Failure is feedback. You know, people better than not doing anything at all. Two, you have you know, it comes with when I started this program, this officially, last time it was the name I had the impact for that. The first time, it wasn't very perfect. And the second time, it was able to not cohort comes with action like this. I am becoming clear on what to do. So I are open up to me. New strategies